City, welcome to Denver. This is Empower Field at Mile High. Today, rivals collide in the AFC West. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Denver. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
Run with Dobbins. He'll have a first down as he gets this close to the 40-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll give it to Dobbins. On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
A gain of 14 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes back. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Broncos.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to down. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long, as we are ready to get back underway. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
To return, it's Mims. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Broncos offense ready to possess the football for the second time. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
It is 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Now it's Dobbins. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
At the 36-yard line. A 4-yard gain.
Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Gray is the motion man here.
First down, Chiefs.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 18-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 3rd down and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Mahomes. He's hit after the catch to the ball. Goes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Mahomes. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Nick Bonito in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
And finally, Someone breaks this scoreless stalemate. It's been like a rock fight here in the first half. Make no mistake about it, Mike. With points being so hard to come by here early, they'll take those 3 before the half.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get them down short of the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these 2 teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the 2nd half? And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. That's to Kelsey on the tight end screen. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll run the sneak, and he will have the Chiefs first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
And the Kansas City Chiefs first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's Mahomes. Over on the flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Once to his right, now he'll run it. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
This is 3rd and 6. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Man in motion is Brown. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on second down. That is hot down the field. It's worthy. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Mahomes now to throw on second down. To the outside, catch made by Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
There's a gain of 4.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On third down, Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the fourth. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And that is going to turn into an absolute disaster. What is going on there?
Well, I think you and I here in the booth, Mike, kind of share the same body language and expression that coach does on the sideline. I think everyone's kind of looking at each other like, what exactly did...
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake! And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Yellow. Brings up 2nd and 7. That is their line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
And it's 3rd down.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back in the 15-yard line. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This one he's got to have. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Here's Dobbins. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Now, how about this? It's a fake. Well, they're going to take him down. Not sure that made a whole lot of sense to try on 3rd down. But now it's 4th down. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. Nick's gonna throw for it. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. That's caught once again by Ingram. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st down. They'll drop the throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. I got a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Back to throw is Nix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted